Dessert, pudding, what better way to end a meal? But these days, our bulging waistlines and busy schedules has seen the demise of this Kiwi institution. Can I give desserts a new lease of life with a bit of Japanese inspiration? I'm Nic Watt, and I'm an award-winning chef. I've owned some of the top Japanese restaurants in the world. But now I've come home to open Masu, a brand new restaurant in Auckland's Federal Street dining precinct. But if there's one thing I've learnt in the restaurant game, what works in one place...
That is delicious.
Oh yeah? May not work in another.
The sauce is a bit too strong.
I think this is going to be tough. So to create my menu, I'm putting Kiwi taste buds to the test. In my test kitchen, I'll make 3 Japanese dishes, all based on a Kiwi classic. Fresh, clean, and absolutely Japanese-inspired. Japanese food is delicious, and I'll show you just how easy it is to make. This is going to be something everybody's going to enjoy, but it's going to have a super twist, a nice Japanese touch to it. And then I'll hit the streets. I've got some dishes for you to taste, where you'll decide which dish makes it onto my menu.
Delicious.
I love it.
It's nice.
It's a bit plain, I think.
Tasteless.
Didn't hit the mark.
No.
Tonight, I'm putting the finishing touches to my menu. And what better way to end than dessert? Drunken pineapple, creme brulee, and chocolate pudding. And I'm sure from this, we'll find one that's a winner from the Kiwi public that can also go onto the Masu menu. But which one of my desserts will measure up on testing the menu? Kiwis love desserts, and we've all got our favourites.
I'd probably say my favourite dessert would be apple crumble.
Mud cake.
Chocolate. Anything with chocolate's good.
Lemon meringue pie.
I love creme brulee.
Passion fruit cheesecake. There you go. Oh, and ice cream. You have to have the ice cream.
We might love them, but we can't eat them every day.
Yeah, I don't like desserts because I've been to the dentist and I don't like it.
Definitely time consuming. Love to make them, but no time.
We don't cook desserts ourselves because we can just buy it at the supermarket and it's easier.
So they need to be easy, but what makes a good dessert? I've come to Auckland's Chelsea Sugar Refinery, the home of Sugar Mountain. This place has been pumping out the sweet stuff for over 120 years. So these sugar experts, Ray, Monique and Paul, are perfect people to talk to. I really want to understand why Kiwis love dessert so much.
Wow, there's a lot of Kiwis out there with a sweet tooth, eh?
Do you think it's a sweet tooth?
Yeah.
I think it's the memories.
Oh, yeah?
Brings back. Yeah.
So it's a sweet tooth driven by the memories. That's kind of nice, isn't it, actually? Kind of
It
nostalgic,
does.
actually.
Any baking brings back memories, eh?
Yeah. And favourite desserts?
My favourite's the classic Kiwi pavlova.
Steamed pudding is my favourite.
Oh, yeah?
Mum's golden syrup steamed pudding.
Lemon meringue pie.
Oh, there we go,
Something
yes.
with a bit of tang to it.
So I'm going to, test these dishes, and I'd love you guys to come and have a taste. What do you reckon?
We'll be in, yeah.
You're in? You're in to come and try my Japanese-inspired Kiwi desserts?
We'll
As
start
long as
with
there's
you.
none of that red bean paste.
With a head full of sweet ideas, I'm heading back to my test kitchen to get to work. Desserts have got to be light, they've got to be fluffy, but most importantly is there's got to be an acidity, a fruit component to bring it through. What I've got now is some brilliant ideas, and I can take this back to the kitchen and work it up for the testing. For my first dish, I'm starting simple with a light, fruity dessert that I call drunken pineapple. I'm using honey, rum, and even chili in a dessert that should wow the Kiwi public. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by top and tailing the pineapple. That's simply chopping either end off. And then we're going to run the knife around the sides and take the skin off, that rough skin. So we're just going to quarter it. And the next stage is take the core out in one nice slice. Place them in a bowl now, and then we're going to start moving on to making our drunken mix. I've got some demerara sugar here, which is a brown sugar, unrefined. So it's about half a cup of demerara sugar. It's going to go in. The next process is adding some dark rum. You want to add about a cup of dark rum. You want quite a bit, hence this is called drunken pineapple. Put the sugar and rum on a medium heat, then add the juice of 1 lime. So I've got 1 red chilli here, and this is going to give our pineapple that extra special little bit of background flavour and heat that you wouldn't expect in a dessert. Bring our drunken liquor to the board. We're going to add our red chilli and then start building the other components in there. Next, I add a cup of umeshu, or Japanese plum wine, or you could use sake. Then I add 2 tablespoons of mirin and a 1/4 cup of runny honey. So we're simply going to pour our drunken mix straight over our pineapples and allow them to drink up all this beautiful stock. You really want to submerge them, really coat them. So what we're going to do is just with the skewers, in a crisscross action, we're just going to skewer them straight through the body of the pineapple. I'm cooking these over my rabata grill, basting them with the marinade and turning regularly. You can see here, it's starting to caramelize up, the sugars are starting to darken up. That's absolutely perfect. If you're doing this on your barbecue, just work on your gas barbecue. It'll be absolutely delicious. Or even put it under your grill in your oven and really allow that caramelization to really darken up. Because what you want is a bittersweet balance. The sweetness of the pineapple and the bitterness of that caramel, perfect balance. So what we're going to do now is move on to picking our herbs, because we want to have this really herbaceous, fresh finish to our pineapple. So I've got some basil here, and I just want to pick the very, very top basil leaves. And the same process with the mint as the basil is we just want to look through the mint and find these lovely little tops, just like that one. So I've got the two beautiful ones in the middle. Take them off, just gently twist the skewers out. You can hear the sizzle of the skewer as it comes out, the hot skewer. We're just going to cut it into bite-sized chunks so everyone can pick up a beautiful piece of this hot, drunken pineapple. Open it up, straight onto the plate. Oh, it shows all the integrity of the pineapple. Just a good sprinkle of our herbaceous herbs, just to give it that lovely bright finish. And look at that. It's shiny, it's glistening, it's hot. That's my drunken pineapple. Absolutely delicious. Everybody will be diving for that last piece. Coming up, 2 more mouth-watering Japanese desserts. This flavour and this colour is going to go into our brulee and really sort of lift it up. But which one will the public like the most and make it onto my masu menu? How's that?
This is an absolute winner.
That's a winner, an absolute winner.
100%.
I'm Nic Watt, an award-winning chef with a passion for Japanese food. You really want to submerge them, really coat them. I've given 3 desserts a Japanese twist. Everybody will be diving for that last piece. Drunken pineapple, creme brulee, and chocolate pudding. But which one will the public like the most?
Oh, yeah.
My second dish is a real Kiwi favourite, creme brulee. But I'm making it with green tea and caramelised banana. Will this be a step too far? We're going to start with the matcha green tea powder. It's available in most Asian groceries. Just going to shake it into this bowl so you can see the beautiful depth of colour, that really deep green. This flavour and this colour is going to go into our brulee and really sort of lift it up. So to make our brulee, we're going to add about 400 mils of full cream milk into the pot and about 100 grams of honey. I've just got some simple runny honey here, and the honey's going to be the sweetness. We're not using sugar to sweeten this, we're using honey. We'll use around 5 grams or a good tablespoon of matcha green tea powder. So we're just going to add this to the stove and whisk it and bring those green tea lumps out. What we want to do is heat the milk, dissolve the honey, and disperse the green tea into the milk. Next, I'm making the custard base. I'm using 3 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks in a mixing bowl, along with 2 tablespoons of banana syrup or liqueur. So we're just going to bring our egg yolks and liqueur and eggs together, just on a low setting. You don't want to whisk them up, you just want to combine them, which we've pretty much got there. The next stage is our milk, our warm milk. And I've just got a jug here and a sieve, and we're just going to pass it to help break that green tea down. And then what we're going to do is pour the hot milk over our egg yolks while it's moving, and this is going to be the base to our custard. Once combined, strain the ingredients again before pouring into oven-proof cups or ramekins. I'm using a chow and mushi set, which also have lids. Our cups are now filled with our custard, and what we're going to do is bake bain-marie, which is baking with water to get a really nice, even cookery in our custards. You could use any pot or roasting tray. You just need to be able to cover your custards and about half full with water. I've got these handy little lids. If you don't have lids, then you just use tin foil, but you've got to stop your brulee from drying out on the top. Really, really important. Now I've got the oven set at 150 and we're going to take about 40 minutes to bake these. Once cooked, they should have the consistency of jelly. What we're going to do now is make our caramelised banana to go on the side of our baked cream. I've got some lovely ladyfinger bananas here. They're smaller, they're sweeter, and the balance will go perfectly with the baked cream. So just peel it back, make sure you've got a nice yellow one, and just carefully across the top, I'm just going to score on a 45-degree angle, about half a centimetre apart, and that's just going to allow the heat to get in there and just help with that caramelisation. I'm just going to sprinkle some sugar onto a plate and roll the banana through the sugar. And then I've got a small skewer that we're just going to skewer the banana. I've got a blowtorch here. You really need to use a blowtorch, otherwise your banana will start to cook and go soft. If you buy a blowtorch, there's many other uses you can use for it, even caramelising your brulee on the top with the torch. Just get a decent heat on it and just run that heat across the banana, and you see that all the sugar start to gloss up. It'll start to caramelise, and those score marks we cut in before are really starting to highlight. I'm going to grab the brulee that's cooled down. You can see that beautiful, rich, deep green colour and this lovely, shiny caramel of the banana. And so there you have matcha, green tea and banana brulee. The flavours of the caramelised banana, that rich, rich green tea go absolutely in perfect harmony and really easy to serve at the end of the day. For my third and final dessert, I'm making that old Kiwi favourite, chocolate pudding. But I'm giving it a unique Japanese twist with green tea. What I've got here are some fantastic wooden masu boxes. If you don't have the masu boxes, you could easily use a ramekin or a small cup at home. I brush the inside of each box with melted butter and then add some caster sugar. And you can see each side now is just nicely lined with caster sugar and butter, just a thin, thin layer. This is going to stop the chocolate pudding from sticking to the wood or your ramekin at home. The next process is really about starting to melt down our chocolates and sort of make a ganache base. So what we've got is some really special 70% cocoa dark chocolate. I'm just going to break it down into the bowl, and we're adding about 270 to 280 grams of chocolate. Next, I add 1/3 cup of cocoa butter, which is available at some supermarkets. Half a cup of runny honey and 100 grams of diced butter, and slowly melt it over boiling water. You can see the chocolate starting to melt down. You can see all that beautiful glaze coming through. I'm just going to bring it off now and just work with it while it's on the side slightly. Just keep working it, folding it, melting it, and allowing the heat of the chocolate that's already there and the heat of the bowl to keep melting down that chocolate and cocoa butter. You want to make sure all the lumps are out and get a really nice, smooth chocolate mixture. So just put it to the side, and what we're going to go on to now is making our sabayon. Sabayon is a light and fluffy egg mixture. I'm using 5 whole eggs and 5 egg whites. And we're just going to place this over the double boil and really take care of it to add the heat to it. And once the heat comes in, the eggs will start to fluff up. Just keep with it, keep moving it. The last thing you want is any scrambling or catching on the sides. That's super important. Once the eggs start to take on a pale colour, beat them on a high speed until they start to fluff up. So we're just going to transfer this really fluffy, pale sabayon just into our bowls. That's exactly what we're looking for, this beautiful, light, cloud-like egg sabayon. So the next stage is to make our meringue. I'm using 1/4 cup of caster sugar and 2 egg whites, which I beat until they take on a glossy colour. And you can see in our bowl, we've got this beautiful, shiny, light meringue that's holding to a stiff peak. When I lift it up, the peak stays there nice and tall. So there's our meringue. We'll bring our sabayon into our egg white. We're going to fold that together. And for the very last stage, we're going to add our delicious chocolate mixture into our meringue and our sabayon. Just bring it all together. And now we're finally ready to add our batter, our chocolate batter, into our lined masu boxes. We want to fill it pretty much to the top because we want it to rise up slightly above the top. Place the boxes on a tray and bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 12 to 14 minutes. look at those. I can smell the wood. You can see the chocolate's risen. They've got a nice little crust on the top. But just when I touch them, I can see they're still soft. They're going to be molten in the middle. So we want to work quite quickly now. Finally, to serve, I dust each pudding with matcha or green tea powder. And there you have my hot, roasted and pine, dark chocolate molten green tea puddings ready to serve. Coming up, I take to the streets.
This is the best Japanese food I've ever had.
Which one of my desserts will get the thumbs up and make it onto my Masu menu? I'm Nic Watt, and I'm testing the menu for my new Japanese restaurant Masu in Auckland's Federal Street dining precinct. I've taken 3 kiwi desserts and given them a delicious Japanese twist. You can see that beautiful, rich, deep green colour. Drunken pineapple, creme brulee, and chocolate pudding. And what better place to test them than outside my new restaurant, Masu? I'm feeling a little apprehensive, perhaps a fraction nervous, but I'm quietly confident with really what we've got, and I'm sure from this we'll find one that's a winner from the Kiwi public that can also go onto the Masu menu. First up, a dessert that's bound to be a crowd pleaser, chocolate pudding. You here to taste some of my desserts?
Yes.
Yes?
I would love to.
Let's try some chocolate. Don't be shy. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be shy. Grab a chocolate each. Have a taste.
Oh, that's good.
It's good?
Yeah, it's really rich. It's really nice.
How do you find that? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Yeah? It's really good?
Really tender.
Tender.
Soft.
Tender and soft.
Very nice.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah? Are you a chocolate fan?
Major.
Yeah? But just when things were going well...
Well, that's rich.
Rich? Yeah?
That's very rich.
Is it a good rich?
You want honesty?
Yeah, totally.
Too rich for my blood.
Too rich, yeah?
Yeah.
So what will they make of my creme brulee? Will the green tea and caramelised banana be a step too far?
Sweet and nice.
Yeah?
That is delicious.
Oh, yeah?
This one's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's real ripping.
It's ripping. Ripping. I like that.
That's yum. That's yum.
Good.
That's yum. Can I have some more?
You can. You can. Some good results, but is there something missing?
I don't know if I like this one.
Yeah. So I've got...
Just being honest.
No, it's good. Honesty's good. Totally, that's what I need. Right.
It doesn't seem extraordinary. It's just a regular custard.
Just weird. Is that just a chuck out as a throwaway?
It's weird.
Over
It's
the
weird.
shoulder?
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay,
Weird is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's see if my more simple drunken pineapple has more success.
I like this one.
Yeah, your eyes lit up on that one.
I like the sauce that goes with it.
You like that sauce?
There's a bit chili.
Yes.
It's spicy.
Good palate.
It's got a kick.
Yeah?
I like
kick?
it. It's got a good kick.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's nice pineapple.
That's nice. Yeah. I'm not big on pineapple normally, but that's very nice.
Have I converted a non-pineapple fan?
You definitely have.
Aha.
I think I really enjoy the fresh fruit. I
Yes.
quite like the cleansing feeling of it.
Really sweet.
Yes.
Juicy.
Yeah, and that's really juicy.
Yeah?
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
This is fantastic.
That's fantastic.
This is fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a winner?
Yeah, actually, this is the best Japanese food I've ever had.
Aha.
This is best.
Perfect. But there's still one tricky customer to please.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's it right there. That's the moneymaker.
Is there something you like about it in particular?
I like the tropical flavor that comes out. Yep. A little sweetness that you put on top.
Yep.
Was that a caramelized sugar? Or
Yes, demerara sugar.
Yeah.
Did you get anything else coming in there?
Did you put a spice on there?
A little bit of chili,
Chili.
in there.
Chili.
Good palate. So, time to vote. Which did you find your favourite?
I'd say this one.
The pineapple? Fantastic. Which is your favourite?
Pineapple.
That was just straight down the barrel pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah?
Yep. I picked this one.
You picked the pineapple? Really? Just like that? Hands down pineapple?
I really actually did like the green tea and the banana.
Oh, yeah? So you, from a classic brulee, you like that green tea and banana?
Yeah, it's just a bit different.
Brulee.
Brulee?
Because I just love my brulees.
I think particularly like the chocolate one.
What would you say is the nicest? Pineapple?
Definitely.
That's a winner, an absolute winner.
100%.
So
Yeah.
is there, I don't have to talk about these?
No,
I just go straight to the pineapple?
100%. I love the chili.
That's the winner right there. That chili just hit right there in the back of the throat.
I will go for pineapple.
Like hands down, 100%?
110%.
Ah,
Yeah.
bravo, bravo. Thank you very much. See you soon. Please take them with you. After all the research, the testing we've just done, we've got such a clear, defined winner. Everybody loved the drunken pineapple. I think they really love that freshness, that acidity, the fact that it's been grilled, and a lot of people found that little note of chili, to their surprise, that little burn they loved. So I'm going to take that feedback, that knowledge, that field research, straight back into the kitchen and really work something up to make a super fantastic mussel dish. To make my restaurant version, I'm adding a phyllo pastry base. I'm slicing the pineapple super thin, and I'm adding a scoop of coconut ice cream. What a flavour combination. But what will my sugar experts, Ray and Monique, think?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about the whole Japanese influence.
Yeah, especially when it gets to the hot stuff.
So I'll be really interested to see what he's got up his sleeve.
And there we have glazed pineapple with rum, mint and coconut ice cream.
That is divine.
You like that?
Very nice. And I don't go with a lot of chili in there usually in my cooking, but that's just the right hint in there, and it's great.
That phyllo base just adds that extra texture. That coconut ice cream as well. Glorious.
Certainly be giving this a go at home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You take this to the canteen, the staff canteen next time. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Yeah, that'll be on the barbecue outside.
Yeah, on the 2PM3 barbecues.
Well, I'm not leaving it there, Monique.
Don't, please don't. My final dish, drunken pineapple. My menu is complete and Mussoo is now open for business with everyone's favourite recipes.